Hello and welcome to the Gazelle Gadget Lab again. This is Anthony. Today we're going to be looking at the two biggest phones of the summer, the Nokia N97 and the iPhone 3GS. So we're going to do a little brief unboxing of the two devices, and then we're just going to take a look at some of the features and the specs. So we'll get into the N97 first. You can see pretty simple black box. Looks like it's made out of recycled paper. Open it up. We have the handset over here. I already put the battery in. Nokia provides you with a little stylus. And then we also have some classic Nokia micro USB, charger, cleaning cloth, headset adapter headphones, and the Nokia OV Suite, formerly PC Suite software. Pretty simple stuff from Nokia, pretty basic. And then we'll get into the iPhone 3GS. This is a 32 gigabyte version. Have the classic iPhone box, same as always. There's the handset. And then underneath here we have the AC adapter, the USB cable, and the headphones. Pretty basic stuff from Apple as well. So we'll get into these two devices right now. Just power them on. Okay. So as you saw before, the screen unlock for the iPhone is still the same across, and Nokia, just like the 5800, have this side button to lock and unlock the screen. Okay, so we'll get into the dimensions of these two devices. We can see that the Nokia, right off the bat, is thicker. It's at 16 millimeters compared to 12 of the iPhone. In terms of height, the Nokia is 117, iPhone 115, and this one is the N97 is 55 millimeters across, while the iPhone 3GS is 62, a little bit wider. The Nokia does have a pretty solid feel to it. I kind of like the weight on it. Feels pretty solid. But I like the screen on the 3GS. In terms of resolution, the N97 has 360 by 640 at 3.5, while the iPhone has only 320 by 480 at 3.5. So you can see a little bit, it's hard to see, but the Nokia does have a somewhat better clarity on the screen. And then we'll go into networking. Both have Wi-Fi, support HSDPA, quad band, Bluetooth, pretty standard there on every smartphone now. And then the biggest feature is on the Nokia. You can see the full QWERTY. This is probably one of the big deciding points for someone looking between these two devices. And we also see in terms of memory, this one also 32 gigabytes internal, but this one does have the option to expand with a micro SD card. And one of the biggest upgrades on the 3GS is the processor, 600 megahertz processor. After using this for a couple days testing it, it's definitely the best iPhone ever compared to the previous models, and it just flies. It makes the N97 feel like a turtle, to tell you the truth. The N97 with its 434 megahertz processor does feel slow, although it is fast for a Nokia. Just compared to the iPhone, it's still pretty slow. And obviously when you're looking at smartphones, you're looking at applications. While Nokia has the new OV Store with limited apps. Obviously the App Store just broke 1.5 billion downloads, so there's a ton of stuff available for this, which is a big deciding factor for someone looking at these two devices. And then we have, obviously on the Symbian 5th edition, the home screen, which is composed of pretty much applications or widgets which can update. Right now we have Facebook, AccuWeather, Contacts, and then on the iPhone you have the standard Springboard. with all your applications and stuff. In terms of gaming, N97, they just announced N-Gage on the N97, which should be coming any day. But to tell you the truth, I haven't been too impressed with N-Gage for Nokia. I had on my N95, my N85, and I had a demo of Assassin's Creed on here, and it was pretty unbelievable, the graphics. So I'd have to give it to the iPhone on that. At the end of all comes down to what you prefer. Do you prefer hardware with the Nokia? The Nokia does feature the 5 megapixel camera, Carl Zeiss, while the iPhone's 3.2 is nothing spectacular but decent. Or do you prefer software, the ability to download millions and millions of apps, and while the OV store is still not fully developed? So it really comes down to personal preference. A lot of people will like the Nokia for the 5 megapixel camera and the full keyboard, while millions around the world still love the iPhone for applications. But it's pretty much a toss-up. Thank you for joining me on the Gazelle Gadget Lab. Take care.